when I attempted to try and do drugs, it just wasn't for me. So you're saying that at no point...
You wanted to do drugs?
Not consume them and take them myself, but I wanted to sell drugs.
Yeah, I just needed to clarify.
Yeah, I wanted to sell drugs. And for me, you know, when the mathematics was broken down to me, so one of my friends, for instance, this is years ago, he used to move big bits. So when big bits are like boxes, so he used to move white and he used to move like big bits. And when he was calculating and telling me how it works, I just did the math, it didn't make sense. So let's say you pay £30,000, and I want these young lot to understand this as well. You pay £30,000 for a box, usually it's on consignment, okay? Now from this 30k, I want to keep a round figure. You might make £1,000 profit from this 30k, yeah? This is how it usually works. I'm giving a round figure, so you get it for 30k, and you sell it to somebody for 31k, yeah? So you've made £1,000. This is the problem, so this guy might pick up 10 of them, yeah, which is 300 grand. Yeah. Now he's going to make £1,000 of each of them.
So a 10k margin.
10k margin. So you're making 10k profit. This is the problem. If one of those goes missing,
you're in debt.
You're done up.
Yeah.
And this is what because my friend was doing weed at the time. Okay. So when he kind of told me what I need to do, my game was just to drop this stuff somewhere, and he would give me £400 for dropping it there. Okay. So when I said to him, just out of curiosity, what happens if let's say I get stopped by the police and you know the drugs go missing, or let's say something goes wrong. I goes, what happens to that drugs? He goes, oh, you need to pay it back. So when I sat there, I said, so I'm gonna make £400 for just dropping this one journey. So the game was that I did this basically, I think it was twice a week. So I'd make £800 a week from just driving somewhere for an hour. When I broke down the maths and I said, if I lose this,
the risk to reward.
if I lose this one box of weed,
you're gonna take 10 months to pay back. Yeah, basically.
And this is what some of the younger lot are not. I know it's, and once again, live your life. I'm not talking to the ones that are already doing it, because you're too far gone.
Wait. You said box of weed for how much?
No. So the box of weed back then, I think it was paying like 5.5 or 6k. It was something like 5.5, 6 grand.
I was thinking, right, man said.
No, I said my mate was selling white.
Oh yeah. I was baffled. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. So at that particular point, when all I had to do was drive that thing somewhere, and I'd get £400. But when I calculated what I was going to be making from that, that's where it didn't make sense to me. And I'm saying, you're saying that at no given point, so would you say that your circles wasn't in that direction?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, probably upbringing.
You're from Peckham.
Yeah, I'm from Peckham. Like, I know everyone. Do you get what I mean? Like, I went to school in Peckham. Like,
so my thing is, it just did not interest you at all.
Nah, because the outcomes never made sense. To me, I look at things holistically. Now, if that's by the grace of God, then that's where it is. Or if it's upbringing and discipline, then that's where it is. But that's how I look at things. And I always used to ask myself, so hold on. Let's see what we see. Like, what entices people? Oh, you see some guy in clothing and cars. Is that it? Clothing and cars. He can make all the money in the world. He's not going to buy a yard. He's never going to be able to be free. And then he's going to die by a certain age. He's always going to be looking over his shoulder. So it didn't make sense. And I wasn't the type of person, like, in my head, it's like, so wait, you're going to risk your life to make another family rich? What, you're buying designers? That's just another family name that you're pumping money into for all this anyway. Then what, you're trying to impress girls? It can't be worth it. There's got to be other ways that's going to make more money than this.
There's no pussy in jail.
I just think that...
the ones when that man went and filmed it, innit?
I just think that... I think one day we have to uncover that affinity to the dark side. That
culture.
We tend to have. And I think it only seems to be a certain demographic that actually praise this, and we want it.
It's because you see
and I
it
think
a lot,
it's
innit?
music. I think, and I hate using hip hop music, but it's almost like the two are merged together. Like, you'll have like the biggest drug dealer will want to attach himself to hip hop, and then maybe raps, and then it's like it's almost merged together. That if you're a drug dealer, you rap, and then it's like, and obviously there are other sects to hip hop music. It's not just the gangster rap.
I think you said the other day that Scarface. He said it recently. He said Scarface wouldn't have been as big as it was if it wasn't for hip hop. He's like, hip hop was what made Scarface big, because when the film originally came out, it wasn't getting no love, but it was hip hop that pushed it to where it is. Remember, I pointed at the hotel the other day that we walked past, where my man was with a chainsaw. But literally, it was hip hop that made the film to what it was. If not if it came out normal, let's say like back then, let's say if Scarface came out 10 years before, it wouldn't have had the same impact.
I wonder, is that the case? I don't know. I don't know enough about that underworld to
It
know
was the culture
that pushed it.
that pushed it. Yeah.
Because even when we look at, you can say something.
Yeah. You know the funny thing is, you know all these people that do stuff like this, they have the right tendencies and the right skills to be great business people. They just their energy is just into the wrong thing. Because like what you were saying, right? That person that had that mind, to say, right, I'm gonna be the wholesaler rather than the actual franchisee. That's someone that understands wholesale business. Now, obviously,
transferable skills.
yeah, like literally, there's a lot of transferable skills. Those same people, it's like, okay, cool. So you understand how to, first of all, how to purchase a product, how to then, what do you call it, transfer the product. You understand logistics because you got to get it from point A to point B without getting caught.
Yeah.
Now imagine you were doing something where you can move from point A to point B without worrying about being caught.
Yeah.
Then,
go on, I'll let you finish.
yeah. Then you've understood. Okay, cool. Demand and supply. You've understood location. Which locations to even set up shop? Which demographic? Like you've done everything that a business owner does.
Yeah.
You're just playing with your life and what you're doing. All you need to now do is like, right, you know how to sell, because obviously you got to convince people. See, you're even selling in secret. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't even run ads. You can't even market. Do you know what I mean?
No, technically, they do run ads, but it's just like broadcast messages, technically, yeah.
But you know what I mean? You're even advertising in secret. How much more if you could do something that was also profitable and it didn't have to be in secret? Because what, you go up to the wrong person, try to sell them something, that might be an undie, you're done.
Done.
But the thing is, that
We saw a man do that and it ended up on front page.
And they say it's for money, right? So if you were to show them, look, you're saying you want to do this for bread. Here's a way that you could put all of those skills, everything that you've got, into something that you could actually have the bread and keep the bread without your life being at risk.
But I think
I was gonna say, 'cause it's not just for money though, because let's say I was wholesaling pencils, right? There's nothing cool about wholesaling pencils, but I could be multi-millionaire off of wholesaling pencils.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
but then,
cool to sell drugs.
Yeah, but then at the end of the day, I'm not cool. I want to be cool, bro. If I tell a girl, for example, right?
You want to be rapping, I think I'm big, bitch.
Yeah,
it's cool.
exactly.
Yeah,
There's nothing cool about selling pencils.
I remember
bro.
one time growing up, it was actually not cool to have a job. I remember there were certain groups I was in.
It's not cool,
Where like,
bro.
was like, well, you got a job. Where you're
Yeah.
working for someone. Like,
You
I'll never forget that.
You could be
Like,
making more money.
Like,
You could be making more money.
What, like, you get up in the morning, like you get up, like you got to set an alarm.
You put your uniform on, and your baggy trousers.
I'm selling dope
And
straight off my iPhone. Everyone,
That's cold. I'm selling pencils to the off license. That's not sick, bro. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool.
But you see, it's again cool to who? Because when you just move the
bitches, bro. It's the
And your environment. And your environment.
Your environment. Do you know what I mean?
Cool to your
Because
environment.
there's another guy here that you say that, oh, you've got 100 bags. He says, oh, but I spent that on a whip yesterday. What are you talking about 100 bags? There's another guy, oh, I spent 10 million. Yeah, but I got a jet. There's another guy, I got a yacht.
It's like, did you see the other day, the youths, the crypto youths, the one in America? So, remember Reggie when I had it in Miami? With the fedora hat. So he's a promoter. And he said, right, like, he said for 2 weeks, that man was booking tables. They was doing like 200 bags a night. They was going dumb. He said, right, he was watching that man hand girls Birkins in the club. And just because they had money, they thought that they were gonna get gal and giving girls this, giving that. They still got no love.
It don't work like that, bro.
They didn't have they had the money, but they didn't have the clout that the girls wanted. So imagine one of them bought a girl a car, thinking, right, she's gonna come home with him.
They're the tricks. They're the
No love. Next one was trying to get a girl's number. She was like talking to the girl. Then he said, "Oh, wait one moment. Let me go get you a Birkin."
Yeah.
They was doing the madness. Now he's in jail.
Yeah.
He
That's
done all
what
this
I was
madness,
saying,
different
bro.
skills. Like when they got hacked, the person's crypto wallet, bro, they was filming it and posting it.
so
my brethren
notoriety.
was like, right, if they didn't come to Miami and they just, or even if they came Miami and they just spent like normal, they'd have probably got away with it. But because they went and filmed it, they was doing over 200k a night consistently. They was making sure everyone knew they had bread. They was trying to literally buy the club every single night. It's like, they done too much. And now they're in jail. So they didn't get no gal after doing all of this. buying all of that. The girls are enjoying their Birkins.
But my question though is also is that at what point, this is the hard part, is that at what point do you stop? And I always say that it's important to quit while you're ahead. You know, but at what point do you stop? And I think for a lot of the younger lot who watch this, and I sit there and think, you know, I'm generalizing, but we do like the underworld. There is some affinity to the dark side that I think we just have, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure you listen to gangster rap.
I really
No, like
don't,
maybe
bro.
Rick Ross, Mick Mill. Don't listen to any.
Every now and then. I mean, I barely listen to music, but
Okay.
Meat Mills, yeah. Like,
You know, and I think, you know, as much as we can argue and say it's just music, as they always say, it's just music. It's just, you know, I heard apparently guys in Peckham, you know, when they're trying to serenade a girl, apparently they play Rick Ross or they play like Power. This is what I've heard. I could be wrong.
oh, you know, Leaf of Deals.
I don't know, but I just think there
They're
is
talking the hardest.
there's definitely an affinity to the dark side that we all tend to gravitate to, and I don't know why or what it is.
You grew up with it, bro. Because like LeBron grew up in a bad area, Akron, innit? So like around this area, bro, the guys that had money, they're gonna be the drug dealers, bro. They're gonna be the people, and they're gonna be the ones that like will pay for your school shoes. Like
Yeah.
if you're the lit athlete in the area, but
Yeah,
they're buying
it's
all your,
crazy 'cause-
they're buying everything, bro.
Drug dealers always
ticket
tend
out.
to be the
Yeah.
most empathetic people.
50 Cent as well. So
Yeah.
so the biggest, one of the big drug dealers in his area, they bought all their boxing gym equipment in the
Yeah.
in the gym that he
Yeah,
was.
they always seem to be
Yeah.
the ones that are more.
It's not the
generous.
government, bro.